Bitcoin chart and 4-hour time frame is the best time frame for this strategy. But you can use this strategy in other symbols and time frames as well. So without further ado, head over to indicators and search for the chandelier exit as the first indicator. When this indicator issues a buy signal, you can enter a long trade. And also when the sell signal is issued, you can enter a short trade. But it's better not to use the default settings of this indicator. So go to the settings section of chandelier exit indicator and change the ATR period to 1 and the ATR multiplier to 1.8 in the input section. Then go to the style section and disable all other options except for buy label and sell label, like I did. Now let's check the performance of this indicator in the past of the chart. As you can see, we earned 477% profit in just 5 trades, which is really great. But if you want to trade with my signals, you need to join our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel link is in the description below the video. Now let's add the second indicator to the chart. The indicator is called parabolic SAR. Then make the necessary changes in the style section. There's no need to change the parameters of the input section. In long trades, the parabolic SAR dots should be located under the candles, and the buy signal should be issued at the same time or at most after 2 dots. Look at this example. There's a buy signal, but since this signal was issued after 5 dots, it is therefore invalid. In short trades, parabolic dots should be placed above the candlesticks, and the sell signal should be issued at the same time or at most after 2 dots. For example, there's a sell signal here, but since the signal was issued at a time when the parabolic dots are below the candles, it is therefore invalid. And this sell signal is also invalid because it was issued after 4 dots. Now we need to complete the trading setup by adding the third indicator. This indicator is called RSI, or Relative Strength Index. In the RSI settings, disable all options except for RSI and RSI middle band. And make these options a little more colorful and thicker. Then change the RSI length to 7. Now the trading setup rules are such that for a buy trade, a buy signal must first be issued by the chandelier exit indicator. And then in confirmation of this signal, the parabolic dots should be under the candles. And for the final confirmation of this signal, the RSI line must be above 50 level. As a result, this buy signal is approved with all the conditions. And the opposite of the same case must exist for a sell trade, that is, the sell signal should be issued by the chandelier exit indicator. And the parabolic SAR dots should be above the candles. And finally, the RSI line should be below the 50 level. Now let's talk about the entry and exit points in this trading setup. In buy trades, you should enter at the close price of the signal candle. The stop loss should also be placed under the parabolic dots. And set the take profit at 2 times greater than the risk. In sell trades, you should enter the trade at the close price of the signal candle. The stop loss should also be placed above the parabolic dots. And set the take profit at 2 times greater than the risk. But if you want to learn my personal trading strategy, you need to watch this video.